Hi guys, it's Melissa from Melissa Loves Orchids. I am out here today on a Monday. It's 86 degrees and I just want to give you a little walk around, a little update on what's going on, some good, some bad. So let's go see, and plus some blooms. Okay guys, so my little entrance area needs some picking up. Yeah, and if you're wondering what this is some weeds that my daughter decided to pot up, and in a way I thought, oh gosh, there are some weeds, and then in a way I thought I love it because she is watching me and trying to do what I do and planting and potting and all that, so I love it. This lovely community pot for my dendrobiums apparently was a little bit too in the sun, and now the sun is getting stronger. Here in Miami, it's super warm and hot, and now it's just like this crazy dry heat. It hasn't rained for a while, so I had to scoot it in more. My Vanda tower looks good, I think. Yeah, I know that they're acclimating. A lot of them are trying to acclimate, so I think it's okay. That root looks good. I just watered it. I guess you guys can tell me what you think. Should I leave it like this? Should I add more on there? My Myrmecophila grandiflora is starting to bloom, so I'm excited about that. I'm not excited about a couple of blooms. Oh no, I see something there that I'm not liking at all. So that was one of my issues that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about thrips. The thrips are back. I was gonna have 3 beautiful spikes, and now I see thrips on the flowers that are opening. I'm gonna try to get up close so you can see them. That's really annoying. What a beautiful flower, and thrips are already on there, and some of them look are blasting. So a little bit of bad news. I have to spray again apparently, so I'm going to try not to sound depressed for the rest of the video. I'm going to focus on the good stuff because I cannot focus on that. Another bad thing that happened, now that we're talking about this, this is a beautiful Bangkok sunset that I recently acquired, that I bought from RF. And I guess that time when it rained for 3 days, water got in here in a way to kind of knock out the top part of the plant, and the whole crown part seems to be not doing good at all. So will she survive? I don't know. Will she try to make a keiki? I'm not sure. I'm gonna pray. This is her tag. I have 3 of these, but still. I have 3, but they are beautiful, and I'm a little bit upset that happened, but it is what it is. I'm gonna make the camera focus so you guys can see. But anyways, moving on, the other, I don't know what we even call this, community sun-loving vandas and orchids are doing okay. I have a spike here, but now immediately I'm gonna do my let me see, let me look closely. I don't see thrips on here, but that damage that you see was from the squirrels. That's why I moved it over here, and she seems to be doing good otherwise. That's her whole mess of roots in there, looking hydrated, so that's pretty good over here. My Louise Fuchs is on the way out. The flowers are done, and that's okay. She's been blooming for a long time. I got her in January. Did I get her in January? No, I didn't. I got her in March. What am I thinking? I got her in March. So over here we have a beautiful double spike from this lovely Vanda from Sunset Nursery. And now I am turning this into a search for thrips video. I don't see any on here, but I'm definitely, my game plan is going to be spray the insecticide and also spray the fungicide, because that is another one of my issues here in South Florida, in Miami. But on a good note, look at these blooms. Wow. And yes, this was a bag baby, and I left this on here. I don't know what. See, this is what they do. They show you a picture of a flower. Basically, it's a Vanda, so they put that on there. They only have one little card apparently for the Vanda, but it's not that color. So, and this is the price that they sell it for when it's big like this. This is more or less the size, and you can get Vandas at Home Depot for $36, $37 actually. So yeah, that's a beautiful color. I hadn't seen that in a lot of places, and she's reblooming for me, so, or for herself, not for me. So this is the issue that I am dealing with, guys. So those of you that have fungal issues with fungus, and you're in rainy places like Miami, sometimes it can rain for days, and then it gets hot, and then it gets humid. So what is this? This is my Vanda Zena. She's getting ready to bloom, but I'm having issues with the leaves. Look at this. So I gotta spray spermicide. No, my goodness, I have to spray fungicide for the fungus, and I have to spray insecticide for the thrips. So these are different spots. So I'm wondering if this is the Thai crud on this beautiful Mimi Palmer. So I wanted to just show off blooms today, but I have to show you the good with the bad. And the bad is the markings, how annoying. Yeah, I am worried that the fungus is only going to get worse now that we have like summer conditions here. This one is still in bloom. I also got this at RF. Look how gorgeous. This is the Catherine Higgins, so happy about that. This one is just opening up. This is from Bangjong. Okay, this is her tag. In case you want to hit up Bangjong and go see what they have, they always have something beautiful. And if you need an excuse, I got the perfect one. Ready for this? If you need an excuse, just tell your spouse or partner that you're going for a pot. You just need a pot for your plants, and then you're there, and then you can find beautiful things and buy them. Oh, I just saw a spike. This is my Pereira Bangkok star, and a lovely spike that I wasn't aware of. So this is going to be obviously a roller coaster of emotions for me. I'll show you some good stuff, I'll show you some bad stuff, and you guys can keep tally on if this is a sad video or a happy video. So this is my other Mimi Palmer, and I will slow down so that I get a good picture of, look at these beautiful flowers. She's just opening up. I don't see any thrips on them, but I'm probably going to try to do it on Wednesday. Tuesdays aren't good for me, but probably on Wednesday. Gonna spray. I have to spray, and I think one of my problems is that I don't spray enough. I take my little sprayer that I've shown. It's like a gallon sprayer, and I, shoot a little bit in this vicinity, and maybe it's not enough. So if you guys have experience out there with spraying fungicide and insecticide, let me know if it has to be like a drenching, because I just saw that in somebody's video. You got to drench them, and I'm like, maybe that's why I am seeing marks on a lot, especially on the Vandas, because I'm not drenching. I'm kind of shooting the roots a little bit, and I'm trying not to put that chemical out there. So because I have kids, and now I have a cat, so even though the cat doesn't go outside. But anyways, I didn't tell you that this is the Ben fragrance, and it is one of the most delicious scents. And this is one of my favorite, also from Bangjong, the V Bantram. Another absolutely delicious scent. Delicious. I mean, sweet, bakery, candy, gummy bears, super sweet. My oh my gosh, I forgot her name. Arachnus is doing nothing at all. But I don't know what she should be doing. I kind of bought her on a whim, and I don't really know much about her. This Vermicophila grandiflora is, in my opinion, doing well, because look at what it's doing with the roots. Hugging on the mount, so that's always a good sign. This one is blooming, and the second spike is also opening up. So I'm really happy with the Neo Phoenicia falcata that I got for only $25. Only $25 from the Tamiami International. Oh my goodness, I bought this on a whim too. My friend Nelson and Terry were like, get it, we're all getting it. And I'm like, okay then, that's all I need, I'm gonna get it too, it's a no-brainer. So we got it, and I think we're all blooming at once, but I'm really happy with it. I love how she's in here in this heartseed pot from Bangjong. I love it, I love it, I love it. Nothing else over here that's exciting. Nothing else over here. These already bloomed, so I kind of shuffle them back, and the little makeshift nursery that I only have 3 because I put the rest on the Vanda Tower are fine. I hear my froggy friend. You see that, guys? Now, every time, or mostly every time, it's really hot out. Mostly every time I come out here, I find a frog hidden inside my pot. And I had a lot of comments on the frog video. A lot of people telling me, evict that frog. There's, you know, you don't need a frog there. And then other people saying, oh, well, they're eating bugs, so they're not bad. Leave them alone. They're part of nature. But, you know, I don't know. I kind of just tell my husband to nicely remove them. So I think it's Oncidium time, because I am very happy to say that this lizard, the baby raspberry, has 3 spikes. That's in the back. This one, I believe, is my Sherry baby. My Sherry baby also has 3 spikes. Look how pretty. So she's opening up yellow, and then she turns white. So when it opens, it's like this. And honestly, guys, if you don't have a Sherry baby or a form of this chocolate Oncidium that pretty much everybody I know has, you need to run and get one right now, because who doesn't want to smell sweet chocolate when they're smelling their orchids? And the time to smell is the morning, but I still smell something, and it is like, what time is it? 5 in the afternoon, and I still smell her faintly. So go get a Sherry baby. That's a must-have for anyone, just because the scent is so beautiful. And look at this beautiful bloom show. I mean, that is beautiful. That is gorgeous. This one had a spike, and I think it kind of went back in or dried up. Here it is. It dried up. Something happened. It didn't work out. Yeah, it said, yeah, no, maybe not happening this time, sorry. And it's okay. It practiced, I guess, and then it said, no, I can't do it. So I will give her a pass, and next time maybe she can, who is this anyway? Oh, Oncidium Eye Candy Pinky. Okay, oh, that's a beautiful one. Beautiful one. And this one has a nice thick spike. Let me see if I can look at the tag to remember, because now I don't remember. I got it from Soroa, Hilos, Firecracker, Lucky Strike. Okay, I do remember that one. That one's the one that smells like caramel. So that's a really nice one. It smells like caramel. Those are my dancing ladies. They already bloomed already last month. This one is still in bloom. She's gorgeous. And I have found, oh, look at this. Look at this. I wanted to show this one off. This one was from Wilson's Orchids. And I think there's a misprint on the tag, because the tag says green word, and I believe it was green world. See? But it is growing beautifully in this pot, in this lily pad. Oh my gosh, and I was right next to I was right next to the frog. Okay, it's okay. This is from Josh. The Orchid Den is the lily pad, and she loves it there, and it's so pretty. Look at that. This one just opened today. I wanted to go around and see if she has a scent. I don't think she has a scent, but this frog here is preventing me. You want to see the frog? Right in there. You see it?
No.
You don't see the frog right there in the corner with the stripes? You see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's the same one.
I think it looks like the same one that keeps coming back for more. I don't know.
Is it the same one?
So let me see if I can scoot over here quickly without jarring the camera too much to see. Okay, I don't smell anything. I don't smell anything, but maybe I'm sniffing at the wrong time. So, oh, and I have another one here with a double spike, but this one has a lot of marks.
Mom, I need one of your
All of these marks are indicating that she needs to be sprayed. But this is another Mimi, I believe. Let's see. Yes, this is another Mimi Palmer, and I bought a bundle once from Bang Zhang. It was like 100 for like 4 or 5 of them. So let me give you a little update on what happened with my foul tree. So way over there, that tree had a bunch of fowls on it. And unfortunately, I didn't realize that the leaves were gonna fall off.
Can I say hi?
Yeah, but let me finish and then I'll let you say hi at the end when we say goodbye, okay? Oh, I love you. And you got chocolate on your face. You don't want them to see that, right? Go and clean the chocolate off your face and then we can say goodbye. So long story short, I started to freak out. My first feeling was, let me just go out there and see how they're doing. They were doing horribly because of course now there's no shade anymore. And they started to look really dried out, burnt leaves. So I said, okay, the ones that are falling off, I'm gonna bring them in. I'm gonna try to see if I can remove them carefully, wet them and remove them carefully, bring them and save the fowls. So here I have a fowl nursery again with these poor fowls that were in the tree getting all messed up in there. And I don't know if they're gonna survive. I hope that they do. Some of them I put them on the community mounting thing that I did there that also is another, it's kind of like a fail. It's kind of like a fail. I don't see that they look really good. Okay, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I hope you like and subscribe my mom's channel.
Hi.
Okay. Well, it's okay. So anyways, long story short, guys, let's see if they survive. I don't know. This one that I tried to save off of a tree is showing promise. Her roots are growing like crazy, and I have her only in lava rock. Growing new leaves. And I'm gonna try to save all of the fowls. All of the fowls, I'm gonna try to save them. Because why not?
Mommy, are you kidding?
Okay, next up, these fowls are still blooming. This one is still smelling delicious. That if I could get my hands on a bunch of these, I will. Just because of the scent. So anyways, tried to save the fowls. I repotted my Maxillaria tenuifolia because I think she looks gorgeous here in this lovely cocoa fiber container, even though I do see that I need to water her more often because her bulbs are looking wrinkly. And I saw one that my sister-in-law had, and her bulbs are plump and greener. So I thought, uh-oh, I am not watering her enough. And that seems to be the problem. I'm afraid of overwatering. And look at this beautiful sea breeze that I repotted in this lovely pot from RF. Look at this pot. I was so excited to repot her in here and you know, premium orchiata bark and all that. But guess what? She came to me in moss. So she's freaking out. Look at this bulb. She is freaking out. And I'm freaking out because I hope that I did not mess her up, because the bulbs are looking sad. So I think I have to water her almost, I don't even know when. I don't even know how much more. I was doing that twice a week, but it's almost 90 degrees. So I need your opinion. I need your help. What should I do? I don't want to lose this. I don't want to, stress her out completely. This is a really nice wish list item for me. So I really don't want to lose her. But I thought that by putting her in here with a good bark, keeping her nice and airy, I thought it was going to be enough. But her bulbs are looking scary. I mean, look at how wrinkled up they are. And I just water her. So I remember someone saying, when you see the wrinkled leaves or the wrinkled bulbs, leave them in the water for a little bit, let them fill up. I didn't do that. I just kind of, wet her and that's it. So let me know. Should I give her a nice long bath? Will it be too much? Will it be freaking her out even more? I don't know. I really need your help, your opinion. And yeah, I hope that I did not screw it up in not so many words. So anyways, I want to share this lovely bloom. This is a no ID dendrobium. Let me see if I can hold her out in the light, even though it is so hot. So it is like a lime greenish yellow with a purple lip. So pretty. I believe I got it from Sunset Nursery. They have these for $8 because they consider this a small size. These are $8, but they're frequent bloomers, and the large size is $11. So what do you think of her? I think she's super pretty, and I'm not paying too much attention to her, and there she is blooming nicely. I love it. I've even moved her from different spots. Her pot broke and I just shoved her in there, so I can't complain. She's blooming even though I haven't been the best mom. But that's that. These are the phals that are finally starting to kind of show some wear. But I'm going to show you some orchids that I have on the inside, because I'm getting an idea that my fear of overwatering is making me underwater. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to anybody? Because I used to do these once a week, and their leaves started to look, kind of wrinkly. And now I'm starting to up the watering, and these leaves are looking much better. Let me hold her in the light. Much better. They are unwrinkling. I know that's not a word, but they're looking much better. So it's such a hard balance to figure out what your plants want. Maybe they want a bug. Oh my gosh, how funny. And for some reason, I'm not afraid of this. It's not a cockroach. When we were little, well, if you're a Cuban, or I don't know if they call it this in other cultures, but this is a cocuyo, and it makes a little sound, and it kind of flips up. So I'm gonna back away, because I do remember I would jump high or snap and jump up in the air. Called a cocuyo, and it made little sounds, and it has little neon colored eyes, or the eyes kind of shine. I don't even know what they're called in English, but yeah, I remember my cousin and I used to grab them like if they were yucky bugs like they are. Maybe I should grab it now. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not 12. Anyways, guys, so I am hoping that I'm not now under watering. Let me see, because this one was extremely wrinkled. Tell me about this. Is she supposed to look like this? She is Dendrobium Asian Beauty. Yes, the D is erased, but I know what she is. You know what she is. Asian Beauty. This is a really gorgeous yellow nobly type with, I think, pink. I love it. I got her from Carmela, but I don't remember her again. I'm gonna have to look back at my video. I don't remember the cane being so wrinkly and just like that. So I'm gonna have to look it up to see. but I think I'm now turning a new leaf to the underwatering side, and I have to fix this quick because I'm seeing a lot of my plants looking a little wrinkled, like even this one. And I know some cats are more wrinkled than others, but look. What does the consensus say? I need help. Sometimes I think I know it all, but I definitely don't. And I think that once you learn more, you realize how much you don't know. Isn't that right? Sometimes when you realize how much you don't know, you're actually getting smarter, right? If you think you know it all, you really don't know anything. I don't know. My opinion, I heard that some famous quote out there. Once you realize how much out there is to learn, then you realize you need to keep learning. You need to keep learning and growing. So enough of this chattiness. I want to show you. Did I even show you? Let's see. What did I miss? I missed something over here. I already showed you the tenifolia. I missed this golden doubloon, also from Bangjong. I think it was my first golden doubloon that was out there.
That's not golden. That's not golden.
Yeah, but that's her name, golden doubloon. Yep. And look at the pot, so you probably recognize that's a Bangjong. And this is my first. Yeah, it has circles. My first golden doubloon, because I have 2 or 3 of them, because the scent is the sweetest, most delicious scent ever. So yeah, she wasn't doing great. She got the fungus or the Thai crud or whatever it is. I sprayed her. She's doing better. She's blooming, but she lost a bunch of leaves. So moving forward, on to the good stuff. On to the good stuff. This cherry blossom is still blooming and she's so pretty. I love it. And I am just so happy to notice that this bag baby, David Matsuwa, and it's funny because there's another YouTuber that I watch a lot and he took a break, but I started watching him again because he's back, and I'm talking about Rick L. Orchids. He knows so much about the science of the watering and the nutrients and the everything, and he's like I think he's an engineer, but he does orchids as a hobby, and he does other kind of farming and stuff like that, but he really researches a lot. And some of his videos you have to watch 2 or 3 times because it's almost like you are sitting in like a chemistry class, but so knowledgeable, so friendly, so nice. And there's an interview that another YouTuber, Miss Hillbilly Orchids, Paula, interviewed him, and it's a really interesting interview, and it was just great. So if you want to learn some more about pH, about what to feed your orchids from research that he's done, not just from his opinion, but from solid research, you should listen to that, some of his videos, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I mean, you're probably already following him already because he's pretty big on YouTube, but in any case, if you're not, you should shoot over there to Rick L. Orchids, and while you're at it, you should probably visit Paula too. Paula is, where is she? I can't remember, but I know that he's in Alabama. But really nice people. The orchid community is they're also nice. I wanted to show you this because it reminded me, because I think that I was watching one of his videos and I noticed that we went out like on the same week and bought a whole bunch of the same bag babies. So Rick, I think you have this one, David Matsuwa Paradise, that is flared white with a red lip. So look at all these new growths, and you were talking about that in your video of the new growths, that sometimes you see them from one day to the next, a lot of growth. And yeah, I'm doing a lot of feeding, so hopefully it is working. And I have to show off this beauty, Moats Starfall. Absolutely gorgeous. I just noticed, I bought this from Bangjong, but I just noticed that the keiki is spiking. Yay! I hope you can see it. Let me put my hand behind it. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. You're a cakey and you're still spiking. I'm very proud of you. And this cakey, I am still proud of you even though you are not spiking. But I haven't lost hope. Maybe you're gonna be next. And that's it. What else did I want to show you? Oh, well, now that we're here, I had some people ask me about watering. I am going to do another video on watering. I want to do a video taking you through my regular watering routine so you can see how I do it. And only because, you know, things are doing pretty good except for sometimes wrinkly leaves, but they're not dying. Let's say that. This is something that I do for my phals. I let them soak for a little bit, let the roots get green, and then I take them out. I just did water it, and then I take them out. And I make sure that if there's any water in here, I have to take a little napkin, or I have to do blow right there, blow that water off, because you do not want, you know. And if I have time, I take that napkin and I dry off the leaves a little bit after their bath. Why? Because you know what? I honestly think that they feel it, and they, I may sound crazy, but I think they know when they're being cared for and pampered, and they do better. Because that's what I started doing with my vandas. I would talk to them, and then I fell in love because they started blooming and blooming. And you know what? That connection with nature also makes you feel better. So I'm going to take you to another section and show you inside the orchids that I wanted to have inside my home. So before I go inside, I have a couple more rescues that are here trying to rehabilitate in these little containers. And with the sun shining so brightly, I can barely see what you're seeing. So I'm crossing my fingers that you could see everything. I also wanted to show you this surprise. Look at this humongous spike. I literally was driving around my block and found her in the middle of the road. She was in the middle of the road. She had fallen out of I don't know where, and accidentally ended up in my car. And then now she is spiking. I have no idea. What is this? Nepensis? Is this Nepensis? No, I'm probably saying it wrong. But this is an air plant. It's a pretty big one. And I can't wait to see those blooms. I've never had a Nepensis or an air plant that blooms for me or for herself. But yeah, I also noticed that my Brassavola nodosa has another spike. Yay! The more the merrier. Please ignore all the Barbies hanging out by the pool. They should be away, but they're not. This is my other Oncidium. I don't know if it's a dancing lady, but this one didn't bloom for that long, or maybe I just didn't notice it. My beautiful no ID dendrobium. I hope you can see it because she is gorgeous. From Judelis. Thank you, Judelis. Look at those flowers. They just had a little announcement on their Facebook or YouTube announcing the most beautiful antler dendrobiums. You should go by and visit. Find them on Facebook. Just go drive down Chrome if you are in Homestead, Florida. Go drive down Chrome Avenue and about 200, and you will bump into Judelis. So this is my little basket that I put together. Nothing new over here. My little species phal grew a new leaf. That's always a plus. That's always a plus. My white knight philodendron is growing out of control. I don't even know what to do with her anymore. I need some moss poles or another pot, or I don't know. I have no idea. I'm only feeding her orchid food because that's all I got. But it's working. It is working. This beautiful arrangement, again, is one of the ones I noticed that it's not being watered enough. So I might add more media, water her a little more, whatever. So over here, I just have some random phals. Well, this is a path, which is doing very good. I bought her exactly last year, so she grew. I think it was just this fan, and now there's 2 more. This was from an international vendor. Oh my goodness, can you just focus? Focus, thank you. It hasn't bloomed yet, but I'm looking forward to it. This is another one. This one I got from, oh, look at that. What's happening here? Cakey? Oh, cakey. Interesting. Or the beginning of a new fan. I don't know. Path people, let me know what's happening. Is this a cakey or is this a new fan? That's all I know. They're called fans. I don't know that many details about paths. I have 2. That's it. But look at this. Look at the leaves. That's why I kind of loved the foliage on this one. So here we have some rescue phals that I bought and rescued. My Schilleriana. What do you think from the last time? Does it look good? It's growing a little bit. Little tiny. And this one I had a little issue with. I had a little issue with her and her leaves turning black, and I thought it was black rot. And I talked to my friends, and I think that they thought it was fine, but then it was growing and it started to spread. So I freaked out, and those black spots, I cut them and I put some cinnamon to kind of seal that right there and right there. So hopefully, I hope that did the trick. So now I'm going to take you to show you the phals that I have inside, and that's it. So here on the inside of my kitchen, I have this rescue phal that came from a coworker that she is looking fantastic. This other rescue phal, another, and this other one that had wrinkly leaves, and I don't know if you can tell from the video that they were all wrinkled, and now it's almost like they are getting rehydrated, and then right about here they're still wrinkled. So I know that my extra watering is really good for her. And then I have this beauty here to see if it helps me want to do the dishes. So far I just come and sniff her. She smells delicious, and in a strange turn of events, some of my friends on YouTube have told me that's not her name. That is not the right tag. So I'm gonna re-tag her. I think they told me she was a Masi, or I don't know if you pronounce it Massier, because they could tell by the shape of the flowers or whatever. But since there's the evil Thrips out there, I brought her in so that I can enjoy her 12 blooms here in the kitchen, and then when she's done blooming, I'll take her out and repot her because she's still in the plastic. So that's that. What else do I have? Let me see. I forgot to show you this gorgeous beauty from RF. This is the nail hammer. Oh my goodness. Let me get down so I can get. So the light is on because it is a lot darker. It's very early in the morning, but I wanted to stick this in the video and show you this beauty. She's from RF, and I haven't repotted her yet because I'm gonna wait for her to finish her bloom. But look at what a gorgeous flower, and the smell is delightful. It's again sweet and a little bit of citrusy at the end. Notes of lemon, but perfumey and sweet too. I love it. I think she's gorgeous. I just had to come out and show her to you because I skipped right over her. Here by the window, I have this fowl that I got for my birthday in January that is still with her most of her blooms on. Surprising. And I have her in this beautiful pot that I got from Home Depot. I think she looks so pretty. That's that. Okay, 2 seconds out here just so you can see the blooms from these ground orchids. Look at this. This is one plant. And I know I have to do a lot of weeding, but look at this. Wow. And last but not least, I have this beautiful fowl that, I don't know, I'm in my fowl season, I guess. A beautiful fowl that I got from Sunset Nursery for a really good price, but a good friend said when you see a pattern that you really are drawn to, get it, because they might not have that again. So look at that. She's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. And she's inside on my dining table. And here I don't know what this is. She's just looking green. Maybe an Aglaonema or something, but I don't know anything about houseplants that much. And then I have this lovely fowl because look at the deep pink fuchsia flowers that are absolutely gorgeous. A lot of buds left to go. And I put her in this lovely, beautiful orchid pot. There's actually two. You can see that there's two in there. And look how pretty. So that's my dining room table right now. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you enjoyed the video, if you like my new fowls in the house. And I will see you next time. I hope you like and subscribe. Bye. Have a great day.